What's going on, folks? It's Big Daddy coming at you on this drive home. I just had a bomb-ass workout, and I'm telling you right now, I feel so much damn better. I really do. It's been a week since I started hitting the weights again. And I'm not going to lie, it's so good to lift weights again. I'm taking my time. Knowing me, I went back in full steam, try to power through shit, but no, man, them joints speak. Otherwise, they're like, look, motherfucker, you ain't gonna sit here, you ain't gonna hurt our asses like that. You hurt your damn self on your time. This is our time, okay? Work together, simpatico, like we promised. And I told my body, yes, sir, you're in charge, man. And I am. And I ain't gonna lie, I've got sniffles, I'm sorry. Powering through like I used to don't work. I'm not a young man no more like that. I'd have been able to power through a whole bunch of shit, but man, no. Bench press, lat pull downs, the basic stuff. That's what I'm doing right now. Legs, I'm doing like isometric holds for the legs and stuff right now because I'm trying to rehab my knee. Got it worked on, I want to say back in 2020. I got it scoped. This is my right knee. I got it scoped. Really didn't do that much rehab because the place I was going to was doing the same shit that they were doing before when I hurt myself the first time. They were supposed to be doing eccentrics, and they weren't doing eccentrics. So I said, you know what? I asked the doctor, give me a list of what I'm supposed to be doing. So he gave me a list, and I did it on my own and saved myself some money. So if you guys are out there doing the damn things, picking up the weights again, just getting out there and just getting physical with that shit, do it. The best thing I've learned about lifting weights, man, all over again, is the weights don't lie to you. They will point out every single last goddamn vulnerability that you have. That way you can work on that shit. Man, I ain't gonna lie, it's pointing out mine right now. It is pointing out mine. Sore joints, bad, range of motion right now. And it's all stemming live from massage. I do massage. I'm more of the giver than the taker right now. Even though I got a massage coming up here real soon that I need very much, but I know that I need to start taking better care of myself more. What's also great about the weights, about them not lying to you, you can tell them all your problems and they won't give you shit advice. Seriously, how many people actually sit there mentally and just talk to the weights? Man, you know what, this motherfucker did this today, or hey, you know what, I'm having this kind of damn day, or hey, you know what, I'm having a good ass day. Let's keep that vibe, let's keep that energy going, please. Let's do that. And they'll listen to you. Sure as shit. If you're feeling good, you're gonna get good off the weights. If you're feeling like shit, guess what, it's gonna test you. Skeets used to tell us back then, just get in there and do it. I almost didn't go. My boy KMB and my homegirl Mac both told me, just take your ass. Take your ass. Oh, okay, I'll just take my ass. And yeah, I'm glad I went. I feel good. Speaking of feeling good, lately I've been talking to a lot of folks who say, and people have told me this already. Everyone always says I have this voice, and that it's soothing. And it has some kind of power on it that makes them feel good. Especially if I start reading something, the power of the voice really is a tool for you to use. For instance, reading the Four Agreements, Don Miguel Ruiz, and I always quote that book. Yes, I do. He needs to pay me. He says that the voice can either be used for good or bad, depending on the person and what you do with it. It can be used for, as he says, good magic or black magic. When it's used for good magic, man, it has the power to heal nations. When it's used for black magic, bad means, you get Hitler. That son bitch turned everyone against a certain race of people, and shit went sideways. But I've always been interested in the voice, in the power of what it can do to people. I've always had an interest and a love of animation, voiceovers, stuff like that. Sure, not commercials, stuff like that. You go do a little quick segment. Oh, Palmolive lotion or Palmolive soap or something, and get your hands clean today. Palmolive at your local store, some shit like that. But I've always been interested in what voice can do. Like for me, in animation, I've always found distinct characters very cool, especially when they had distinct voices for them. Take for instance my favorite. I can't remember his name. He was Cliff Huxtable's, Bill Cosby's father on the Cosby Show. He also voiced Panthro from the old school Thundercats. There was just something about his damn voice, man, that every time I heard it, it was powerful. I mean, but then again, you seen Panthro. Panthro was this big old, just Black Panther. He'd fuck you up. But he also had a kind word. He also had a voice that was soothing to the rest of the crew. When things got out of hand, he was there to be the light of hope. And that just amazed the fuck out of me how that happened. So over the years, I tried to do the same thing. I tried to have that voice. When we're younger, when we're boys, we tried to talk like this. We'll say what's going on. But then I learned, the power of vibration in the voice. The power of Om. Like this. Om. And I've talked about this before. And if you notice the change of the pitch of my voice, I'm not doing that on purpose. What happens is that the vocal cords relax. That way you can step into your natural voice. That way you can step into your damn power and your presence. And so what that does, that calms the vagus nerve that runs down through the left side of almost all the way from your base of your neck, from the medulla oblongata all the way down by your heart, past your heart to certain other areas. It's called the vagus nerve. And once you calm that down, once you get that to relax, your whole world changes. Why do you think that? That's why a lot of people discovered and now my voice is more relaxed. Isn't that so goddamn cool? Y'all give it a try. Seriously, it doesn't matter who you are, man, woman. If you want the power and presence in your voice to come out, when you do it, fill your belly up. Just like a big old inhale, and then for about 6 seconds, just and then say some words. Let the air out, nice and smooth, and then you'll be good to go. See, just how come I'm talking to you now. I mean, I can start talking faster, and my voice is kind of keeping me. That power is keeping me like kind of controlled, and I love it. It's not making me talk too fast, not talk too slow. It's making me talk naturally who I am, and that's Big Daddy. I know I'm a goofball. I talked with a friend also recently on Messenger, and it was the first time me and her ever talked. I've known her. I've known her for years. I followed her for years. We first met on MySpace. I started following her on MySpace. I call her a fitness queen because she's badass. So we've talked over the years. For the first time ever, the other day, she called me up because we were supposed to do a little something on Instagram, and the power of my voice, the vibration, woke her up, calmed her, all kinds of good stuff, and that made me feel good. And a lot of people have said that to me before. Just they like hearing the sound of my voice, the vibration, because it'll either calm them, relax them, or change their mood, whatever it is, completely. And we were talking about that. We were talking about doing some readings, and I told her that on Audible, there's a lot of people who want voiceovers for their books. So I've been looking around. And I've been doing some little minor auditions here or there to see how they like my voice. I've been getting back good results. I'm in the running for a few of them. One of them I can't say, but they like my voice, and it really surprised me because I'm like, I'm a rookie, and you like the way I talk, you like my enunciation, you like all that stuff. Hey, thank you. I hope I get it, but I'm just honored that these folks considered me for this damn book. Well, it's not a damn book, but it's just something that it's something I grew up with, and I read the books, And I just took a dare, and I'm like, you know what? Just try it. Just try it. You have nothing to lose. Just fucking go for it. Read the first chapter, submitted it, along with everybody else. I got an email back. They said the same thing. Hey, we love the power, the tone of your voice. This would be perfect for this book, but we also have several other people in the running, several top name actors, but you are giving them a run for their money. Keep practicing. I'm like, yeah. Y'all thought I was gonna scream, huh? Nah, I can't scream. I'm cool right now. So I've been looking on more Audible books to read. And I want to do more, I guess, inspirational books. Since the voice, my voice, does that to people. Why not keep going? Why not just go for it? Why not do something that I've always wanted to do, that I always loved? Speaking, talking, giving folks inspiration. Just that. Besides that, I'm not gonna lie, folks. I like the sound of my own voice. I think my fucking voice is sexy. I really do. I've also had some people go on the podcast, man, that women tell you, your voice is cool. You have a sexy ass voice. Well, thank you very much. Big Daddy appreciates it. Ooh, I do. Now I'm showing off and clowning. But all those folks who said they like my voice, that I should really look more into doing stuff like that, thank you. I'm going to. Because I keep telling people, and people say, well, you're putting voodoo and juju on you. No, I'm not. It's just how it is. My hands, my arms, I fought for years and got my hands. I really didn't take care of my hands or my arms or my body. And lately I've been feeling it in my massages. I want to keep helping people. I really do. I found the love for massage and stretch all over again, helping VAs when they come in, because the VAs need it. They really do. My fellow massage therapists who do work on VAs, the ones who don't act like punks and stuck up and only want to work on certain goddamn people because that's what they want to do and fits their style, assholes. That's not healing. That's being a bitch, man or woman. See, and that's the power of the angry voice right there. Fuck you guys. That's bullshit. Everyone needs healing. Don't be picky. Hell, I've worked on vets who are amputees. I've worked on vets who can barely feel anything, and I've helped them, not be desensitized anymore. I've helped them feel heat and cold and pain in their limbs again, and just to see the look on their face and the genuine hugs that they give me because I've helped them again, man, that makes me feel hella good. That makes me feel like I stepped into something so damn powerful. Literally the power of love that these people don't get anywhere else, man. I love it. But my hands, my arms, I don't know how much longer I got on them. And it sucks. But everything has its time, its place, its purpose. And I really feel that this had to happen because without stepping into the power of my voice, without doing podcasting with KMB and the rest of the crew, man, I don't think I would ever found this, but I think I found my voice years ago in college radio when I was at Northern Arizona University. I was a promotions manager and director, did all kinds of stuff over there for KJAC. Back then it was KJAC 1680 AM. Oh, yes, I was, yeah. This is Big Daddy signing off of KJAC 1680. Come again, and let them know what good is good, what bad is bad, and if you don't like either one, that's on you. Again, come as you are on KJAC 1680 AM, baby. I fucked that whole thing up. That's how you say it, KJAC 1680 AM, baby. Now it's KJAC on the FM dial. Yeah, they get FM when I leave. The semester I left, and we were fighting to get on a goddamn FM station because Flagstaff has about 12 unused FM stations, if I remember back then. And the reason why they didn't want to let KJAC back then on any kind of FM dial because we were a threat. We brought the noise. We brought good ass music. We brought stuff out that mainstream stations didn't bring out. For instance, Little John, Snap Your Fingers. We got that in the studio, and all college stations got that song in their stations 6 months before it went mainstream. We had backlogs of music, man. We had D12, we had Eminem, we had all kinds of cool music. You know, being a hip hop director back then too, I got all this stuff. I previewed albums months and months and months before it hit the mainstream, and then when it hit the mainstream, I'm like, well, that's kind of old to me now. Yeah, I heard that shit about 2 semesters ago, and you guys talking about just a new hit by Lil Jon, Snappy Fingers. Shit, I was proud and privileged to hear all that before mainstream did. So there is power in that sort of voice right there. No, to all my current college radio DJs, whether you're in the booth or you're the station manager, whoever, I got love for you. Big Daddy loves you. Okay, don't ever think I don't, because we have a tough fucking job. I don't give a damn what people say. College radio is a tough ass job. That station goes down, who's on the firing line? You. It's not your what's it called? Well, we just called him our rep back then. Our station rep, you know, the professor. But yeah, college radio, that's where I got the start of my voice. And I miss it, which is one of the reasons why I do podcasting, which is one of the reasons why I look into different online radio stations, because I want to do that again. I want to play music. I want to get busy with it, y'all. I really do. I want to do voiceovers. I want to do characters. I did. I'm not going to say which video game it was. There were some modders out there, and they needed a certain voice for the dark-skinned characters. So I auditioned. I nailed it. My voice is out there. If anyone can pick the game, if anyone just gets the game right, guess what? I will get you a hoodie, free, complimentary, of Crazy Hoodies. I'm not joking. If you can find what game it is, you can tell me what character it is, and you play it for me. Okay? I need to see a picture. I need to see gameplay. And guess what? Big Daddy got you covered with the hoodie. Sounds good? I know, probably people are going to be like, oh my God, which game? There's one person who knows out there right now, you're excluded because that's cheating. So you can't participate. Not even my homeboy KMB knows it, but this other person does. So no, you can't participate. Well, you know, Cplus Studios couldn't participate anyway because that's cheating. Anyway, I'm back home. Thank you for sitting in with me, y'all. Thank you for sitting here on the drive home, and I get to talk about this stuff. You know, I am going to start using the power of my voice. I wish I could do more massage. I want to do so many more classes and stuff like that, but I'm being real about it. My I don't know how much longer my hands got, and I don't want to give up all that money just for my hands to give out a year or so now. But it's been a fun run. Whenever my hands do give out, it's been a fucking fun run. It's been a privilege working on so many people, especially our veterans who so desperately need it. And they're trying to cut their funding from said benefits, from getting a damn massage. I mean, it's a massage. It's chiro. Yeah. And they want to take that shit away? Greedy ass motherfuckers, man. I'm telling you. Anyway, that's a whole rant for another time. I love you guys. Check in anytime. I love you. And as always, mwah, peace. That was weak. Let's try it again. Mwah, peace.